forward? What is a goal of yours over the next 12 months?
I think over the next 12 months, I'd like to get up to 3 or 4 agents that are motivated because I'm paying a lot of money for our CRM, and with our CRM comes a certain amount of lead generation. So, in order for me to take a split from an agent, I want to provide as much value as I can. So, whatever that money that we're taking in a split and or an admin fee and things like that, I want to pour it back into the business for to purchase their signs, business cards, lock boxes, their dot loop, their the CRM, the lead
Yeah.
generation, and then also support. If they're going to be on the phone working a deal, trying to keep it together at 10 o'clock on a Friday night, and they call me, I'm there for them.
Yeah.
So they're paying for my availability and my knowledge and expertise. I've seen what not to do, and I've seen what to do, and I want to build it the right way because I've been on the wrong end, the wrong receiving end of bad management a few times now, and it's I've chased the shiny objects on occasion, which led down it started with this great idea and potential that just kind of now the person I was hitched to wasn't what I needed, and no love lost. I'm just kicking the dust off my sandals for once to say, I've lost my contacts and my loops enough times now, and my email address that I had. Like, I want my agents to use their own email so that they don't have to go back and change all their technology. And who has my wrong email now? I'm locked out of my email. That's a
Yeah.
mess. And so I've experienced the pain of that kind of transition that's so messy. So I want to start my business right. I want to build it slow with the right people. I want to vet them and say, hey, if you're going to come in here and be a part of our team and take some of these leads and take advantage of everything we're doing, what are you prepared to give? What are you prepared to do? And just manage their expectations. And but I think just build right, build slow enough, build right, and it's going to work out.
Always does, right?
Yep.
Ryan, what's something that you guys are looking to accomplish over the next 5 years?
Whew. If what I'm doing is scalable, and I think it is, I would like to be able to be located anywhere and still have my team functioning without me.
Hmm.
That's what I'd like to see in 5 years. I could be a snowbird if I want. My wife would love to be in Florida for 3 or 4 months out of the year. I want that flexibility to vacation with my family when I want to and not be so tied to this. But as long as I have to be, I will be. I'm happy to do it. I just feel like in 5 years, if I become known as a trusted manager, leader, team lead, that I'm going to bring the right people around me, and that's going to afford me the freedom to do what I want.
I think a lot of agents really that's their goal, right? Is to be able to step out of the business and not always be on. And what I tell people is, there's a lot of agents and even big teams, right? And big individual agents where it's still a job. It's, we're on the clock when our clients need us to be on the clock. What do you think that you need to do or put in place in order to be able to step out of the business? Because I know a lot of people are wanting to accomplish just that.
I tend to have a hard time letting go completely and trusting people to do what I feel like I need to be involved in. So I think for me, it's going to be learning how to trust others and position people in my company to handle those things that I have a hard time letting go of. So that's going to take some trust and building relationships. I want a great transaction coordinator, maybe a VA, and people that just are systematized, that we have systems in place, trainings, videos that people can just go in and go, oh yeah, I forgot how to enter this into dot loop, or I forgot how to work this part of our CRM. Oh yeah, this is where I go. So by systematizing and teaching people how to find the answers and the information, education is always key. Same with our buyers. What's it take to buy a house in this market? I'm showing 4 houses tonight to a guy that wrote an offer on a house last week, 35,000 over asking with 15,000 appraisal gap, and we got beat. People
Mm-hmm.
are waiving inspections like crazy. I lost one this morning on that cash offer, no inspections. We were well over on a conventional financing offer, but
Yeah.
we took the cash and no inspections.
Yeah.
So it's hard to compete with that. And I wouldn't ask my buyers to waive inspection ever. So it's like, all right, well, let's keep looking. But my buyers, if we keep getting beat, it's not because they didn't put their best foot forward. They're realistic, and that's a badge of honor for me to have that trust in someone's biggest purchase of their life. And I always just use each time we don't get a house as a learning experience. So it builds that credibility with me. Ryan's not just trying to get me to buy something so he doesn't have to work with me anymore. He's
Right.
just telling me, Ryan, I'm really good at finding out what the other offers, or at least a climate of the other offers, so I know how to push my buyer of what it's going to take, so they don't leave a lot of money on the table, but that they don't miss out on a house over 5 grand or 10 grand.
Yeah. Yeah. I think as you grow and continue to move towards that goal of right being able to step out and the business still run, it's the who's, right. It's who
Yep.
do you need. You're working on the systems now, and then the other missing piece is the who's. Who can run it while you're gone. Um, Ryan, what's a legacy goal of yours? What's something that you're looking to hit when you're no longer here?
Hmm. My children, for sure. My legacy is my kids. And my oldest son went to the Navy, so he's set for life. He just got married to a gal in the Navy. They're doing great, suffering in the beautiful weather of San Diego. But my next son, he's almost 18, wants to work in our business. And so for me, that's a huge win to stay close to him and train him up. He's super smart and charismatic. So I see a legacy being built right there. And my next one down is he's going for the tour. Golf. He's our star golfer, so he's actually got a shot. He's really good. Um, but legacy is just that. Oh my gosh, I remember the Myers team C bus. They did a great job for us, and they were honorable. All their agents were super helpful and friendly. They had amazing support. It's just what people say when you're gone. How did you
Yeah.
make them feel? I'm really big on creating an experience of how did you make them feel. They may forget what you did, but they'll rarely forget how you made them feel. So if you make them feel so valuable, so cared for, and just that you handle them so well through the whole process, that's the legacy for me, is how people remember you.